detective who chased outlaws. Later on in his life, he wrote books about his Wild West experiences. And I read some of Charlie's books and decided to write this here song about his life. It's all true, according to Charlie. Sometimes you don't have to make this stuff up, you just have to make it rhyme. Oh, Charlie Siringo was just 19 years old in 1875. Hell-bent on pushing his luck with them longhorns up north on the Chisholm Trail Drive. He told his dear mother he'd promised to squander no wages on women and wine. But Charlie Siringo should never have made no big promises he couldn't mind. Now Charlie spent 15 long years on the hurricane deck of a Spanish cayuse, till the boss found out barbed wire worked cheaper than Charlie, and up and cut old Charlie loose. He drifted to Kansas, into the store, but 3 years was more than he could stand. So Charlie Siringo rode up to Chicago and became a Pinkerton man. And Charlie Siringo, he loved a fandango, no one can argue with that. He'd ride in a minute for the pure glory in it, and he'd fight at the drop of a hat. Well, that wild Texas gringo, Charlie Siringo, he rounded him up mighty fine, mighty fine. And I am a friend of old Charlie Siringo. Charlie's an old friend of mine. Well, Charlie Siringo rode down through Durango, summer of 1899. Hot on the trail of some bad desperados wanted over the Wyoming line. The hole in the wall gang had blowed up the pay train, gotten away with the dough. So Charlie spent months on the trail of the wild bunch, but let old Butch Cassidy go, that's a fact. And Charlie Siringo, he loved a fandango, no one can argue with that. He'd ride in a minute for the pure glory in it, and he'd fight at the drop of a hat. That wild Texas gringo, Charlie Siringo, rounded him up mighty fine, mighty fine. Hey, I am a friend of old Charlie Siringo, and Charlie's an old friend of mine. Let's play one for Charlie. Way Charlie likes it. Mighty pretty. Well, Charlie Siringo was 51 years old. It was summer of 1906. After 22 years as a cowboy detective, he figured he'd just called it quits. Now old Charlie understood he needed livelihood, couldn't get by on his looks. So Charlie remembered his Wild West adventures and wrote them all down in his books. And now Charlie Siringo, he loves a fandango, no one can argue with that. He will ride in a minute for the pure glory in it, and he'd fight at the drop of a hat. That wild Texas gringo, Charlie Siringo, he still rounds him up mighty fine, mighty fine. And